Hi, my name is Lisa and I'm here to talk to you about traffic and the fact that there's too much of it and it's everywhere. I live in Los Angeles where it's really bad, but I've been plenty of other places and I've seen that they have horrible traffic too. Now, we got to do something about it now. We can't wait for the government to build more highways or larger roads, just like we can't wait for more public transportation. The traffic situation is out of control. It's time for us to take matters into our own hands. Now, I have a really long commute to work every day, which has given me the ability to really look at traffic patterns and see how traffic starts, basically. So I've come up with a solution, a way for us to learn how to drive where we can reduce traffic all by ourselves. Sort of a grassroots effort to reduce traffic. And I call it mindful driving. And it's really easy. Now let me start at the beginning. The word mindful means basically a non-judgmental observation of events that are sort of unfolding around us. In yoga, they talk about mindfulness in terms of breathing. In mindful driving, I'm talking about mindfulness in terms of the events unfolding outside of our car. What we need to do is take a non-judgmental look at the events unfolding outside of our car. And you know what that means? That means we have to wake up when we're driving. And the fact is that most of us, when we're driving, we're on automatic pilot. Our brains are completely checked out. How many times have you gotten to work and have absolutely no memory of getting there? Yeah, you and just about everyone else, because that's what we do. But with mindful driving, we have to completely wake up and start paying attention to what's going on around us. Now let me explain it to you. Mindful driving is based on one idea and one idea only. And it's so simple, and yet it requires a lot of discipline. The one idea is this: at any given moment in time, can somebody pass you? That's it. Can someone pass you? All you need to make sure of is that at any moment in time, someone can pass you on your left, which means that you have to move over to the right. Now, what I've noticed in traffic patterns is that when traffic builds up, it is almost always because all the cars, no matter how many lanes there are going the same speed or a relatively similar speed so that no one can get past them. So those people are sort of making traffic build up behind them. Now, who are those people? They're you. They're me. They're all of us. If those people were paying attention to what was going on around them, if they noticed, hey, I'm going the same speed or almost the same speed as that car next to me, there's no possible way for anyone to get around us, I'm going to pull over to the right so that someone can get past me, traffic wouldn't start because the flow of traffic would be able to go past those people. It's so easy, and yet how many of us are either checked out on automatic pilot, having an intense conversation either with someone in the car or on our hands-free cell phone. No one is texting, right? No one is texting. Or maybe we're just rocking out to the radio or listening to our music, and so our brain is elsewhere and we're not paying attention. Well, that has to stop, and that has to stop right now, okay? From now on, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that traffic can pass you on the left. If you're on a highway and there's 4 lanes, you're always going to make sure that someone can pass you. So you're either going to speed up or you're going to slow down and move to the right so that traffic can flow past you. Now you might be saying, there's no one behind me. Or the car behind me they're not tailgating me. They're not flashing their lights at me. There's no reason for me to pull over. Yes, there is. A lot of people are really polite and they don't want to do anything like that. It is your responsibility to make sure that someone can always pass you on the left. So you're going to either speed up and pull in front of the car next to you, or you're going to slow down and pull behind the car next to you to make sure that traffic can flow past you. Now when I say speed up and pull in front of the car next to you, you better not cut them off. I mean speed up so you're going faster than them and pull in front of them. Or if you can't manage that, then slow down and pull behind them and go the same speed that they're going. Okay? But always make sure that someone can pass you. If you're going through a windy canyon and someone suddenly comes upon you, pull over. You don't have to have a lot of room to pull over. Just pull over enough for them to pass you. If there's any kind of turnout, you can pull all the way off the road, but you don't need to. And P.S. people, if someone's flashing their lights at you, they're not being rude. They're asking you in a nice way to pull over to the right so that they can get past. All right? Now this sounds so simple. You notice that you're going about the same speed as the person next to you, so you slow down a little and get behind them so that traffic can continue on. But you have to remember to do it. And you have to remember to do it all the time. All the time. Whether you're on the highway, whether you're on surface streets, whether it's 4 lanes, 3 lanes, 2 lanes, or 1 lane. You have to let someone pass you on your left all the time. Traffic needs to be able to flow past you. Now, in order to get this done, there's 2 things. Number 1, you need to send this video to everyone you know. Everyone. Okay? Because it only works if everyone does it. That's the only way it works. Then the second thing is you need to have a reminder in your car that you can see and outside your car that other people can see to remind them. Where do you get these reminders? I have a website. You can go to my website. You can order a little tag for inside your car or a bumper sticker for outside your car. They're really cheap. I'm not going to make a ton of money on this. I'm doing it for all of us so that we can reduce traffic. So what do you say? Are you going to do it? You need to do it. Okay?